This is Tony T here from TonySpicks.com with our MLB pick show here for Tuesday, June the 24th. For more free pick videos, be sure to subscribe to our channel. Lots of free picks over our channel, delivered by myself as well as our team of cappers here at TonySpicks.com. We go live every day, 9:30 a.m. each time. Tony's Picks Morning Show, free picks game by game with you, with myself as well as our cappers. Our live chat's open so you guys can interact with us with your picks and your pick suggestions and comments and more. Check us out, that live show, 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time. Give us a like, a thumbs up, greatly appreciate it. If you'd like to support us even more, hit that join button, become a channel member. You'll get early access to my videos as a way to support us here on the channel. We are looking for cappers. You can apply on live with our live audition on our live shows. Tune in to the live show and request an audition. Or you can also send us an email at TonySpicks.com, upper right corner there. You'll see the contact form. Then visit our site, TonySpicks.com. We're a multi-capper site showcasing top performers in our industry. Click the links to the hot cappers. You see them up there like Rod Zawacki, Mills, Sean, Ron, all these guys you know from our live shows, as well as our YouTube videos. Brian has been red hot last 30 days and 7 days. Ramon has been hot. You see him on our live show as well. Kevin Thomas up there as well. Latest print pick search of the page with best bets and more. We will be locked and loaded for our card here on Tuesday. Remember, all of our one-day passes are profit guaranteed. They must turn a profit. Amount purchased will be credited back to your account for site credits. That's profit guarantee. Our promo code TonyT at checkout will knock off that 15%. Links in the description to get signed up. So let's go ahead. Let's get this one underway. All right, we got Rangers and Orioles for Tuesday. Dane Dunning will start for Texas. Dunning getting called up from AAA. In one appearance, he allowed 2 earned runs with 3 strikeouts in 3 innings. He worked 26 games in 2024 with an ERA 5.31, whip of 1.44. The right-hander struck out 21%, 14% walks, the ground ball rate 44%, 3 home runs per 9 innings. Charlie Morton gets a start for Baltimore. Morton appeared in 17 games in ERA 5.64, whip of 1.60. Veteran fan 24%, 10.5% walks, the ground ball rate 42%, 1.34 home runs per 9 innings. Rangers batting .216 in their past 6 games. Baltimore hitting .251 at home. Morton in his past 5 starts has an ERA of 2.42. Rangers 15-24 on the road with a minus 9.5 unit loss. Baltimore has won 5 of 7 at home, a plus 2.5 unit return. Pick here Baltimore in this one. Blue Jays and the Guardians for Tuesday. Eric Lauer starts for Toronto. Lauer appeared in 10 games in ERA 2.29, whip of .93. The left-hander fans 26%, 8% walks, the ground ball rate 30%, 1.02 home runs per 9 innings. A FIPA 3.59. Logan Allen gets the start for Cleveland. Allen in 14 appearances, an ERA 4.21, whip of 1.48. Lefty strikes out 17%, 10% walks, the ground ball rate 42%, 1.09 home runs per 9 innings. Toronto banged .290 against left-handed starters. Cleveland hitting .209 at home. Allen in his past 10 appearances has an ERA of 5.20. Toronto 11-9 on the road against winning teams. It's a plus 5 unit return. Guardians 4-6 at home against left-handed starters, losing 2 units. Pick here Toronto minus 105. Athletics and the Tigers for Tuesday. Luis Severino starts for Athletics. Severino got 16 starts, ERA 4.42, whip of 1.34. A right-hander fan 16%, 7% walks. The ground ball rate is 41%, 0.66 home runs per 9 innings. Tech Screwball gets the start for Detroit. Screwball in 15 starts, an ERA 2.06, whip of 108. The lefty fans only 32% K rate, 30.3% walks. The ground ball sit 42%, 0.56 home runs per 9 innings. Athletics hitting .233 in their past 7 games. Detroit hitting .243 in their past 28. Severino in his 6 road starts carries an ERA of 0.93. Screwball in his past 5 starts an ERA of 0.74. Tigers 10-5 at home face an AL team that averages 4.4 runs per game or fewer. Pick here Athletics in Detroit under 7. The Braves and the Mets. This one for Tuesday. Spencer Strider starts for Atlanta. Strider in 7 starts, an ERA 3.89, whip of 1.14. Righty strikes out 29%, 8.5% walks. The ground balls 34%, 1.22 home runs per 9 innings. Frankie Montas gets the start for New York. Montas makes his 2025 debut after a lat injury. Right-hander started 30 games in 2024, ERA 4.84, whip of 1.37. Grounders were 22.5%, 10 home runs per 9 innings. Atlanta batting .233 on the road. New York hitting .251 against right-handed starters. Strider in his 4 road starts carries an ERA of 4.50. Atlanta 6-12 as the road favorite of -125 or higher. That's a -13 unit loss. New York 27-10 at home, winning 10.5 units. Pick here New York +129. Yankees and Reds for Tuesday. Carlos Rodon starts for New York. Rodon in 16 starts, an ERA 3.10, whip of .98. Lefty strikes out elite 30%, 8.5% walks. The ground balls are 31%, 1.22 home runs per 9 innings. Chase Burns starts for Cincinnati. Of their top prospects here, Burns expected to make his MLB debut. Right-hander was a first-round pick in 2024 out of Wake Forest with elite numbers in the minors the past 2 seasons and 3 levels. New York batting .238 in their 47 night games. Cincinnati hitting .213 against lefty starters. Rodon in his 7 road starts, an ERA of 2.93. New York bullpen in their past 7 days, an ERA of 1.31. They are 14-10 to the under on the road against right-handed starters. The Reds 12-6 in the under in their home night games. Picked here in New York and Cincinnati, under 9.5. Diamondbacks and the White Sox for Tuesday. Ryan Nelson starts for Arizona. Nelson appeared in 16 games in ERA 3.88, whip of 1.08. The righty fans 20%, 8% walks. The ground ball rate 44%, 0.81 home runs per 9 innings. Tyler Anderson starts for Chicago. Anderson appeared in 25 games. Alexander, I should say, appeared in 25 games. ERA 5.25, whip of 1.50. Lefty struck out 18%, 7.5% walks. The ground ball rate 33%, 0.56 home runs per 9 innings. Arizona batting .281 in their past 6 games, with Chicago at .200. Nelson in his past 5 appearances, elite, an ERA here of 2.96. Alexander in his past 7 games has an ERA of 5.65. Arizona 4-0 to the run line on the road, facing teams that average 0.9 home runs per game or fewer. That's a +4 unit return. White Sox 2-4 to the run line at home, facing teams that average 1.25 home runs per game or greater. That's a loss of 3.5 units. Pick here Arizona run line -1.5 runs at -102. Mariners and the Twins for Tuesday. Luis Castillo starts for Seattle. Castillo got 15 starts in ERA 3.38, whip of 1.24. Veteran strikes out 20%, 8% walks. The ground balls are 40%, 1.16 home runs per 9 innings. Chris Paddock starts for Minnesota. Paddock has 15 starts in ERA 4.48, whip of 1.23. Righty fans 17%, 7% walks. The ground balls 39%, 1.23 home runs per 9 innings. Seattle batting .272 on the road. Minnesota batting .247 in their past 28 games. Paddock in his past 5 starts in ERA of 5.40. Mariners bullpen in their past 6 games an ERA of 1.29. Twins pen in their past 6 games an ERA of nearly 11. Seattle 12-10 on the road, facing teams with an on-base percentage of .330 or lower. Minnesota's lost 7 of 9 at home with a -7 unit loss. Pick here Seattle -101. Rays and Royals, this one for Tuesday. Taj Bradley starts for Tampa Bay. Bradley in 15 starts in ERA 4.95, whip of 1.35. Righty fans 21%, 10% walks. Ground balls 49%, 1.35 home runs per 9 innings. Chris Bubic gets the start for KC. Bubic has 14 starts in ERA 2.12, whip of 1.12. Lefty strikes out 26%, 8% walks. The ground ball rate 44%, limited home run damage. Tampa Bay hitting .226 against left-handed starters. KC hitting .216 in their past 6 games. The Rays 4-0 to the under, face an AL starter with an ERA of 3.70 or lower. KC 15-6 to the under at home, facing teams with an on-base percentage of .330 or lower. Pick here Tampa Bay and KC under 8.5. Pirates and Brewers, this one for Tuesday. Andrew Heaney starts for Pittsburgh. Heaney in 15 starts in ERA 3.94, whip of 1.19. The lefty fans 18%, 8% walks. The ground ball rate is 39%, 1.2 home runs per 9 innings. Freddie Peralta gets a start for Milwaukee. Peralta in 16 starts in ERA 2.76, whip of 1.11. The righty strikes out 25%, 9.5% walks. The ground ball rate 37%, 1.13 home runs per 9 innings. Pittsburgh batting .211 on the road. Brewers over their past 5 games hitting .360. Heaney over his past 5 starts in ERA of over 6. Peralta in his 7 home starts in ERA of 1.32. Pittsburgh 4-6 to the run line at home. On the road against the division with the -5 unit loss. Pick your Milwaukee run line, -1.5 runs, +112. Cubs and Cardinals for Tuesday. Jameson Taillon gets a start for Chicago. Taillon in 15 starts in ERA 3.84, whip of 1.04. Righty strikes out 19%, 5% walks. The ground ball rate 34%, 1.87 home runs per 9 innings. Michael McCreevy starts for St. Louis. McCreevy appeared in 3 games in ERA 2.70, whip of 0.84. Righty strikes out 23%, 3% walks. The ground ball rate 36%, 0.54 home runs per 9 innings. Chicago batting .242 in their past 27 games. St. Louis hitting .268 at home with a bullpen ERA of 3.22. Taillon in his road starts an ERA of 4.31. Chicago 6-9 on the road against winning teams with a -1 unit loss. St. Louis 18-6 at home here against right-handed starters, winning 12.5 units. Pick your St. Louis in this one. Phillies and Astros for Tuesday. Ranger Suarez gets the start for Philadelphia. Suarez got 9 starts, ERA 2.20, whip of 1.06. Lefty strikes out 23%, 6% walks. The ground balls are 54%, limited home run damage. Framber Valdez gets the start for Houston. Valdez made 15 starts in ERA 3.09, whip of 1.13. Lefty fans 26%, 8.5% walks. The ground balls 59%, 0.56 home runs per 9 innings. Philadelphia batting .267 in their past 7 games. Houston hitting .227 against the NL. Suarez in his 4 road starts carries an ERA of .98. Phillies 8-4 on the road, facing teams that average 4.4 runs per game or fewer. That is a +3 unit return. Houston 6-6 at home against the NL. That's a -1.5 unit loss. Pick your Philadelphia +125. Dodgers and Rockies, this one for Tuesday. Justin Wroblewski expected to start for LA. Wroblewski got 5 appearances in ERA 5.18, whip of 1.19. Lefty fans 21%, 6% walks. The ground balls are 50%, 1.48 home runs per 9 innings. Ron Marquez gets to start for Colorado. Marquez in 15 starts, ERA 6.11, whip of 1.64. Righty strikes out 15%, 7% walks. The ground ball rate is 39%. 0.86 home runs per 9 innings. It'll be 75 degrees at first pitch. LA hitting .291 in their road divisional games. Colorado in their 9 home divisional games hitting .284, but an ERA near 7 in those contests. Wroblewski in his 2 road starts allowed 12 runs in 11 innings. LA bullpen over the past 7 games in ERA near 6. LA 6-3 the over on the road against losing teams. Rockies 6-2 the over at home against the division. Pick your LA and Colorado over the total. Red Sox and the Angels for Tuesday. Garrett Crochet starts for Boston. Crochet has 16 starts in ERA 2.20, whip of 1.03. Lefty and elite 31% K rate, 7% walks. The ground balls are 48%, 0.79 home runs per 9 innings. Tyler Anderson gets to start for LA. Anderson got 15 starts in ERA 4.56, whip of 1.40. Lefty fans 18%. 8.5% walks. The ground balls are 30%, 1.67 home runs per 9 innings. Boston batting .194 in their past 6 games, but a bullpen ERA of .92. Angels hitting .219 at home. Anderson in his 7 home games an ERA of 2.75. LA bullpen their past 7 games an ERA of 2.45. Boston 9-4 to the under on the road against losing teams. LA 10-7 the under at home, facing teams with a bullpen ERA of 3.45 or lower. Pick your LA and Boston under 8. Nationals and Padres for Tuesday. Trevor Williams starts for Washington. Williams got 15 starts, ERA 5.54, whip of 1.45. Righty fans 18%, 5.5% walks. The ground balls 34%, 0.96. Home runs per 9 innings. Ryan Burgett starts for San Diego. Burgett appeared in 8 games, ERA 1.88, whip of 0.96. Righty fans 20%, 9.5% walks. The ground ball rate 33%, 0.75. Home runs per 9 innings. Washington batting 239 on the road. San Diego hits 254 against right-handed starters. The Nationals bullpen in their past 7 games an ERA of 8.5. San Diego pen at home carries an ERA of 2.44. San Diego 8-1 to the run line at home, facing a team with a bullpen whip of 1.55 or higher. That's a plus 8 unit return. Pick here, San Diego run line, -1.5 runs in this one. Marlins and Giants for Tuesday. Cal Quantrill starts for Miami. Quantrill has 14 starts in ERA 5.68, whip of 1.47. Righty fans 18%, 7% walks. The ground ball rate 34%, 1.28. Home runs per 9 innings, a FIP of 4.43. Justin Verlander gets a start for San Francisco. Verlander started 11 games in ERA 4.45, whip of 1.43. Veteran strikes out 19%, 9% walks. The ground ball rate 38%, 1.43. Home runs per 9 innings. San Francisco hitting 230 in their past 6 games. Miami batting 258 on the road. Their bullpen in their past 7 games, an ERA of 3.08. Marlins 8-9 on the road, facing a team with a slugging percentage of 400 or lower. That's a plus 4 unit return. San Francisco 9-6 as a home favorite of -150 or higher. That's a -2.2 unit loss. Pick here Miami plus 158. For more free pick videos, be sure to subscribe to our channel. Lots of free picks over our channel, delivered by myself as well as our team of cappers here at Tony'sPicks.com. We go live every day, 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time. It is the Tony's Picks Morning Show, game by game, with picks for you from the major sports. The cappers join me as well, giving out the picks. Live chat's open during our live show, so you guys can interact with us in our live chat with your picks, your comments, suggestions, and more. Check that live show out. Give us a like, a thumbs up on this video. You really help our channel quite a bit. And of course, if you want to support us even more, hit that join button, become a channel member, get early access to my videos, and a way to support us here for the work we put into this channel. And of course, we're looking for cappers. You may apply this time of the year. You can request a live audition over our live show, or you can send us an email at Tony'sPicks.com, upper right-hand corner there in the contact form. Then visit our site, Tony'sPicks.com. We're a multi-capper site showcasing top performers in our industry. Click the links to the hot cappers. You see them up there like Rod Sawacki, Mills, Sean, Ron, these guys you know from our live shows as well as our YouTube videos. Last 30 days, it's been 7 days. It's been Brian Biller on top. Ramon has been red hot as well. You see Ramon on our live shows Monday through Friday, and as well as our YouTube videos as well. Lots of great performances from our cappers, guys. Click the links and get signed up. Latest print picks here, share the page with best bets and more. We'll be locked and loaded for this Tuesday card. Remember, all of our one-day passes are profit guaranteed. They must turn a profit or amount purchased is credited back to your account for site credits. That's profit guarantee. And then our promo code TonyT at checkout will knock off that 15%. The link's in the description to get signed up. That will do it for now. I'm Tony T. We'll talk to you later.